First 100 Days, a new chapter for the Church of God of Prophecy in the Bahamas. On September 1st, the Church of God of Prophecy in the Bahamas turned a new page, welcoming Bishop Dr. Woodley Thompson as our new national bishop.
And privilege to present to you the 6th National Bishop of the Church of God of Prophecy here in the beautiful islands of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
Bishop Dr. Woodley Carson Thompson, our new National Bishop.
This is the season of reconciliation where our faith in God to do big things become the reality to shine in this country.
His role is a commitment to fostering faith, unity, and growth across our congregation. From the outset, our One Vision initiative was launched to bring the church's mission to life. This initiative represents the collective hope and commitment of our church family, aiming to inspire and guide us forward together. Prayer is one of our core values, and our togetherness is product of consistent corporate prayer, which are conducted regularly via Zoom. In a moment marking unity and national progress, Bishop Thompson represented our church at the government's 3rd anniversary service, reinforcing our bond with the broader community. At the State of the Diocese meeting, plans to deepen the church's outreach and strengthen leadership were shared with bishops and senior pastors. Together, these plans emphasize service and impact, shaping the future we aim to build as a unified body. Through visits to church communities across the Bahamas, from Grand Bahama to Exuma, our shared connections were renewed, reminding us of the unity at the heart of our faith. The renovation of our Faith Avenue Church serves as a symbol of renewal and dedication, underscoring a commitment to create spaces where faith can flourish.
I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord.
The 2024 National Drive Focus is an investment in our youth, a joint effort to restore the youth center and empower the next generation of church members. Faith in action took form as members united to serve outside church walls. Recent projects included renovating homes for our senior congregants. We started with Sister Asula Henfield and recently worked on Sister Shirley Ferguson's home. These are our precious pearls, on whose shoulders we stand. We are one family.
Little me, old me, they, to pick me. And I appreciate it a lot. There's so many things I wanted, and I give God thanks and the glory for what He has done for me and my life.
He really was the outside. The walls, where the stairs in the wall, they were cracked. I wasn't even thinking about changing window and all this. I was shocked.
We also visited the Elizabeth Estates Children's Home to share the love of God with them. We also remind them that they are not alone in this world and there's a church family that cares and loves them. Four of our senior citizens clapped and sang with joy as our National Children's Choir stopped by, just to say we love you and we haven't forgotten about you.
We are following breaking news as police have found the lifeless body of a young girl
Shortly after 5 o'clock this afternoon, our news presently on the scene where we are learning her body was found in bushes through a dark track road off Faith Avenue South, only steps away from Anatole Rogers High School.
The church took a stance against the scourge of crime and neglect in our country as we mourned the death of young Adriel Moxie. We reminded the nation that love is still the answer and that the Church of God of Prophecy will fight for the families of our nation. Sometimes there are dark days in our country, but as a community of faith, it is our responsibility to light up the darkness.
Of Church of God of Prophecy. They gathered for a prayer session today in the wake of 12-year-old Adriel Moxie's death. The gathering was held at the church's property at the junction of Marshall Road and Faith Avenue this afternoon in the same community where the schoolgirl was tragically discovered dead in bushes on Wednesday. National Bishop Dr. Woodley Thompson bringing remarks at the session castigating the recent continuous violence on our streets.
As a family, we are deeply saddened and outraged by the brutal murder of a dear 12-year-old schoolgirl, Adriel Moxie. As a community of faith, we stand united in condemning this senseless act of violence. And we must do what we can to invite our only hope and refuge, Jesus Christ, into the culture of our society.
With respect for our past, the temporary relocation of the national office to Palm Tree Avenue is a tribute to Fred and Lily Ferguson, whose legacy inspires our continued work and dedication. To encourage shared responsibility, the church's leadership was restructured as a plural team. This collaborative approach extends to the new ministries established, including church planting, service, and communications, each enhancing our collective impact. This new structure also introduced new financial governance and management that is consistent with best practices and standards. The communication structure now allows for more efficient and effective communication with our members and those outside of our church. Specific attention was also placed on developing new ministries and realigning existing ministries with the national vision of the Spirit, led reconciliation of people to each other and to Christ.
We must now become good stewards of what God has given us.
Looking back on these first 100 days, our focus remains one faith, one family, one future. Together we build a legacy rooted in service, faith, and collective commitment.